See, I can tell. I'm gonna start this one off with a song I wrote about a personal experience I've had between a bus driver and a hooker. Yes, it's true, I used to be a prostitute. Cold windy day down in Midtown Manhattan. Another driver and me parked in my bus, just watching the hookers by the Port Authority. When a knock on the door interrupted our talking, I hit the door just to see. But the second they opened, I knew I'd repent by the way she was looking at me. She came up the stairs, she stopped in the middle, waited for the shivers to pass. Her dress was so short, I could tell she was freezing. Legs went clear up to her ass. But the thing I remembered was the bruise on her face. She'd lost every damn tooth on that side. She grinned at me like a jack-o'-lantern, asked me to get her a ride. She said, take me away to New Jersey, where I can be free at last. I'm trapped in this town and I feel I will drown if I don't get free of my past. So waltz me across the river, where I can begin to do. I'm desperate to see, and I promise Jesus will smile on me. She told us her story of a man who had beat her, kept her a prisoner for days. The cops were no help as they saw her as trash for the nature of her trade. But the thing I remembered was the bruise on her face. She'd lost every damn tooth on that side. And a question flashed before my eyes: how does a person have to sink to see Jersey as paradise? She said, take me away to New Jersey, where I can be free at last. I'm trapped in this town and I feel I will drown if I don't get free of my past. So waltz me across the river, where I can begin to do. I'm desperate to see, but I promise Jesus will smile on me. A half hour later, as I drove through the tunnel, hauling 4 tons of humanity, I looked in the mirror, down the aisle of faces. Not one happy face did I see. Say one in the back row center, down at the end of the aisle, grinning at me like a pumpkin, sat the girl with a Halloween smile. We were driving away to New Jersey, where she couldn't have simple dream. And as I gripped the wheel, I swear I could feel the good Lord smiling on me. It's called Take Me Away. I should actually love that song someday. I'm trying out some of my personal compositions on you tonight. This is a song about someone I had feelings for, and the feelings were not returned.
I'm sorry.
I guess it would be called unrequited love. On the other hand, no, it's okay, friend. I forgive you. But I don't think there is any such thing. I think that it all depends on what you're willing to accept. It's called the mirror. I feel your spirit. It comes from inside, warms the cold, cold night. And I wonder if you know I long to tell you just how much I care, to hold your face in my hands, smell your chestnut hair. But I don't see it in your eyes. Am I so storm. I know you need some time. I hardly lived a life that offers peace of mind. Still I wonder what could be. I've known you a lifetime, friendship strong and true. But give me one single sign, my love will shower you. As an angel you would fly, and I would soar beside. Let's do something for one of my heroes. James Taylor has influenced my music probably as much as Paul Simon or the Beatles. He's one of my personal heroes. I wish I could know the guy. I kind of feel like I do for all the following of his music. And he does not write by formula. Everything that man writes is new. And this is a song that he refers to as the first song that he ever wrote that was worth the damn. Something in the way she moves looks my way or calls my name. It seems to leave this troubled world behind. If I'm feeling down and blue, troubled by some foolish game, she always seems to make me change my mind. I feel fine anytime she's around me now. She's around me now. Almost all the time. If I'm well, you can tell that she's been with me now. She's been with me now quite a long, long time. I feel fine. Every now and then, things that I lean on, they lose their meaning, and I find myself careening into places where I should not let me go. She got the power to go, no one else can find me. Beside me, remind me of the happiness, good times that I know. Well, I know I just got to know that. What she's got to say, how she thinks or where she's been. To me, the words are nice the way they sound. Like to hear them best I think. It doesn't much matter what they mean. She says them mostly just to calm me down. I feel fine anytime she's around me now. She's around me now almost all the time. If I'm well, you can tell that she's been with me now. She's been with me now quite a long, long time. Yes, and I feel fine. Okay, this one is another one that I put together a few years ago, and I'm reluctant to play it from time to time because it's it challenges my guitar skills. Years and years ago, I had a date canceled on me. I was looking forward to going out and seeing a band because I was going to start a band, and I wanted to see what I was getting into. My date canceled on me, and I was going to stay home, and I thought, you know what, the hell with that, I'm going out. This is called Sorrow of the Heart. Bear with me, I wrote this beyond my skills. Just the other night while I went in my sorrow. Darkness crept into my soul, up on tomorrow. It's an easy habit to fall into, blaming it on your luck. But sooner or later when the punch arrives, the wise man learns to duck. Shoot down. Many a good man lost his way, started in the sun, in the sorrow of the heart. you deep down to your soul, down to the marrow. But you can step off the beaten path, off the straight and narrow. The choice is yours, you can stand there and let it hit you like a truck. But sooner or later you'll realize the wise man learns to duck. Oh, can't let my sun right down. Oh, if I don't swim, I'll surely drown. Many a good man lost his way, stumbling in the dark, in the sorrow of the heart. Unfulfilled expectations, hurt more than terribly. The stories we tell about them seal the future, they tie the suture, they dictate just who we will be. Hey! Oh, can't let the sun drag me down. Ooh, if I don't swim, I'll surely drown. Many a good man walked his way, stumbling in the dark. It's in there somewhere. Thanks so much. So, what else did I write, Julie?
Waiting for your love.
Oh yeah, okay. Forgot about that. I'm in the process of putting together a CD. It'll probably be out beginning of the summer. Totally self-produced. I don't like arguing with other musicians. I like to keep them as friends, so I do it myself. I have very specific things in my head. I want the bass to be this way, and then I talk to the bass player about it. I go, yeah, but I like it that way. I'm like, no, just This is a song that I wrote, a long time ago. A friend of mine who was in a quandary about the relationship he was in. I thought he was nuts because I thought he had a really great lady that he was with. And I told him so in this song. And then I had a dream years ago that, or after I'd written it, I'd been playing it out for quite some time. Nicole Kidman came to me in a very vivid dream, and she said, my husband would like to play this song, but it's got to be reggae. So from that moment on, the song was reggae. It's called Waiting for Your Love. Decide if you wanna love that girl or set her aside. She's your best friend. Take it to the wire for good, but you just can't toe the line. She doesn't do this, she doesn't do that. But have you told her what you need? She can't fix it, boy. If she don't know what's broke, but you can't set your feelings free. She's waiting. She's waiting. She's waiting. And she's waiting for her lover to come home. To come home. You better love that girl. Just set her free. Back away, boy. Jumping with both feet. I don't know what you want, but I'll bet neither does she. But I know that love is the key. She's waiting. She's waiting. she's waiting for her lover to come home. Wandering eyes don't see very far, and it's the choices that we make that make us who we are. She's waiting, she's waiting, and she's waiting for her lover to come. To come home. And she's waiting for her lover to come. Thanks very much. I gotta think of 2 more good songs. That's what I get for not showing up with a set list, man. Huh? Yeah, what's a set list? What's a memory? I can remember words to songs, but not titles.
You want suggestions? We have 2
Alright, well, here's an old standard. Mama pajama rolled out of bed as you went to the police station. When the pop found out, he began to shout and he started an investigation. It's against the law. It was against the law. What that mama saw was against the law. Mama looked down and spit on the ground every time the dick is mentioned. And the papa said, oh, if I get that boy, I'm gonna stick him in the house of detention. Well, I'm on my way. Don't know where I'm going. On my way. Taking my time, but I don't know where. My road's between the corona. So you can't go down by this schoolyard. So you can't go down by this schoolyard. When a radical priest come to give me a release, we was all on cover under the street. Well, I'm on my way. I don't know where I'm going. I'm on my way. Taking my time, but I don't know where. My road, between the corona. See you being Julio down by this schoolyard. See you being Julio down by this schoolyard. See you being Julio down by this schoolyard. Thanks so much. Here, one more, right? Alrighty. This is one that, if you've ever heard me play, you know I don't get out alive without playing this one. Cool. Well, here's one that I wrote. I was working at MetLife back in the day as a claims approver. And this, I wrote this song while I was working there. So it's got 18 verses, so you can tell how busy they kept me. Just kept coming up with these dumb punchlines and then writing a verse to it, and it evolved into this story that has nothing to do with any kind of truth. But it's a story about two not-so-bright guys in a big car. It's called Uncle Billy's Muscle Car. It requires no singing at all.
I'm sorry.
Well, it was last year in the summertime. I got word from a cousin of mine that my great-great Uncle Bill had passed away. Well, I wasn't exactly stricken with grief because my time with him was more than brief, and I was about knee-high to a June bug anyway. I called up best friend Jack, and we hopped into my Cadillac, and we cruised off down the road toward the county line. And I explained to him about the will, how it was my Uncle Bill had left me in a garage in Caroline. We rolled up in front of the place. I got out and I rubbed my face and took off the padlock and opened the sliding doors. There were shelves lined with coffee tins, there were oily rags and tool bins, and a drain in the middle of a greasy concrete floor. Back in the corner, neatly parked, under a crusty, dusty old tarp was a car of substantial size, don't you know? Now we took off the cover just to see. What we found still amazes me. It was a '68 Pontiac GTO. Primer gray, primer red, hubcaps gone, battery dead, and the inside roll bars were painted this nasty green. Jack looked at me over top of his specs. He said, "I don't mean no disrespect, but that is the ugliest goddamn car I've ever seen." Well, I had to admit it didn't look real fine, but that's not what Uncle Bill had in mind. What really gave this car its sex appeal was a big old air scoop looking so good, sticking up through a hole in the hood, 4 chrome exhaust stacks behind each front wheel. Well, we checked the tires and we checked the fluids and we hooked the jumper cables up to it. Went out to find a burner and a Miller Lite. We came back in about an hour and I turned the key and I felt the power as 450 horses came to life. I rolled that thing out into the street. I felt this twitching in my feet. Jack said, "No, you're not." I said, "Oh, yes, I am." He crawled into the passenger side. I put it in gear and I let it ride, looking for a place to run it. License plates be damned. He said, "No, this ain't a good idea. What the hell are we doing here? Just riding around in this muscle car, tempting fate." But just then Lady Luck did smile, because up ahead, about a half a mile, was a familiar blue and red sign that said, "Interstate." Well, I rolled her up on the ramp and stopped just to hear the pipes go poppity-pop, and I thought this old thing gonna shake itself straight to hell. Jack said, "Please don't give it too much," and I grinned at him, and I dumped the clutch, and that needle went to 50, and we were standing still. I let out a whoop to show no fear, and I slapped that thing into second gear, and I fought like hell to keep the back end in line. She fishtailed so bad I came off the gas just enough to let the tires grab, and that thing took off like a shot from a 45. And as I was slammed back into the seat, I thought Uncle Bill was pretty neat, but Jack, he just glared at me without saying a word. I was feeling way too fine as that needle pushed past 85, and I very neatly shifted it into third. I had her up to 110, I put it in fourth. It was just about then it occurred to me that this car was no longer young. So my right foot came up off the floor because I wasn't having fun no more, but that's when things began to come undone. Well, what it was, I never really knew, but I think the right front tire blew because we were headed off the road to a world of hurt. And I kissed my sorry ass goodbye because all I saw was dirt, then sky, then dirt, then sky, then dirt, then sky, then dirt, sky, dirt, sky. Well, I closed my eyes and I held my ears. It seemed like 150 years went by before that car finally came to rest. And I knew that Jack was awful mad, so I gathered all the wits I had. I said, "Ain't these seatbelts the best?" Well, I looked at Jack. He looked mighty strange. Something about him wasn't quite the same. His hair was looking like Bozo the Clown. I said, "Jack, you must have been awful scared because your hair's sticking straight up in the air." He said, "You idiot, we're hanging upside down." I crawled out from under there, shaking the dirt out of my hair, but not to my surprise, the sheriff appeared. He was a short, dumpy little squirt, and after he saw we wasn't hurt, he said, "Boys, why don't you step on over here?" I walked over to his car, and I wasn't saying nothing so far, because I knew that Jack had just about had his fill. I That sheriff looked at us again and shook his head and he said, "Let me guess, you boys belong to Old Bill." I said, "Yes, sir, he was an uncle of mine." "Well, I'm going to cut you a break this time, because me and that old man were close. I mean, it's the truth. Old Bill used to use that car to run the moonshine out of Miramar, and chasing him was how I spent my youth. And this is spirit-year-old Uncle Bill. It's probably why you boys weren't killed. Besides, me and that car go back a long, long way. I'm going to cut you boys some slack. I'm going to turn my back, just get this wreck off my highway by the end of the day." Well, I made arrangements to have it towed, and I told Jack I'd drive him home. He said, "You know what? I'm not one to scream or shout or cuss, but riding in a car with you is biting off more than I'm prepared to chew, so if you don't mind, I think I'll take the bus." I'm going to change gears on you here. Let me retune this thing. This is a tuning that, this is a song that I wanted to play for years and years and years, and I tried and tried and tried and could not figure out what he was doing with his guitar. And so I finally Googled it, and I got a tutorial on it. And I realized that David Crosby must have been tripping when he came up with this tuning. I'm sure you'll recognize this if you were live in the 60s. She'd walk down through the garden in the morning after every day. Peacocks wandered aimlessly underneath the green tree. Why can't she see me? Like yours, lady, like yours. Late at night, when she thought that no one was watching at all, on the wall. We shall be brave. She turns her gaze down the slope to the harbor where I lay anchored for the day. Guinevere had golden hair will circle endlessly, singing silent harmony. She shall be free. Thanks so much. Thank you, Kurt and Cheryl, for inviting me and allowing me to be a part of this space. Taj and Frank, thanks very much.